Hello, Capricorn, and welcome to Bunny Cat's Oracle. My name is Marianne, and I'm going to do your March 2021 General Tarot reading today. It is the Ides of March, as in March 5th, so a little bit late, but let's just pretend it's March 1st, okay? Just suspend your disbelief for a moment. As usual, for those of you who want to skip the shuffling, I will put the timestamp down below in the description box if you want to go right ahead to where the reading starts. I like to say a prayer for everyone before I begin. So for everyone who clicked on this video today, I pray that you are healthy, that you are happy, that you and your loved ones are safe and protected from harm, and that you are making all your best dreams come true. Let's begin. So Capricorn, what do my Capricorns need to hear for March 2021, please? I'm using my cat tarot again because it is my current favorite, even if the cards are a little too big for my little hands here. March 2021, please, for Capricorn. I hope you guys are good. I hope you're taking care of yourselves. I hope you are as excited about spring as I am. It's actually my birthday month. I think my birthday is next week. I plan to celebrate with a bottle of wine and a cheese plate at home with my cats and my man. And I think that's all I need, really. Looking forward to that. The sun is shining. The snow has mostly melted in Toronto where I am, and the retrogrades are over, and I'm just feeling really, really optimistic about this month. Hopefully you guys are too. I hope you're getting out for walks and enjoying the sunshine. All right, Capricorn, March 2021, please. One more shuffle here, okay? For my mountain goats. And I'm going to do 6 lines again for the rainbow spread. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And I'm going to get all the cards on the table this time before I start chatting, just so we're not here all day. And I want to remind everyone that tarot cards are just for your own entertainment. These are general readings. They're not going to apply to everyone specifically. If they do, that's awesome. If they don't, feel free to just forget the reading when it's done and just move on with your life. I'm just here to provide you with a little bit of company, maybe a little bit of insight, and some entertainment. That's all. Okay, some very regal energy coming through here. Already seeing the Queen and King of Wands back to back. Divine couple vibes coming through here. Okay, so yeah, actually lots of court cards in your reading today. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, the Knight of Wands. We got the King of Wands. Wow. All right, Capricorn, you're feeling very regal in the present. Feeling very, very ambitious and excited. At the top of your reading, the Knight of Wands. This tells me, as an energy, things are picking up speed, definitely picking up speed. Some of you could be interested in a fire sign as well, or an earth sign. 2 queens together can represent a rivalry. So some of you could be sort of feeling in competition with someone or wanting to win someone over, maybe kind of choosing, between 2 females or 2 males, however it resonates. But there's a feeling that this is like short term. It's not a very long-lasting energy with the Knight of Wands. I'm going to get some clarifiers because this could mean so many different things. 2 of Hearts and the Joker. I got the King of Clubs. I have the Ace of Spades. Okay. So for those of you who are actually interested in 2 different people and are feeling like maybe you have to choose one over the other, it seems like there's a fire sign here who feels like they've got a winning energy about them. And there's a unicorn on this card too, telling me this person is very individual and unique. This would be a good pair, a fire sign here, whether it's a male or female. We have both. We have the Queen and King of Wands. Clubs becomes wands in cartomancy. And then we also have possibly an earth sign or like a rich lady type of vibe, somebody that's doing really well financially. We have the love card here, but we also have the Joker card. So we feel like there's a lot of love with this person, but there's something kind of unexpected about them, or almost like they they might take you by surprise in some way, maybe make you feel a little bit like a fool. So if you were choosing one over the other, it feels like this Queen of Wands would be the better choice. Yeah, and the Five of Swords here. So I feel like this person, as much as there's a lot of love there, this earth sign or this rich lady vibe or this rich man, it's like they may be seeing a lot of people with the Joker card. They may be a little bit of a player. And I feel like that wouldn't work out with the Five of Swords. So those of you who are, interested in two different people, this one here, the fire sign, would be the choice. And for others, it's more just about your vibe, right? Feeling very ambitious and very focused on your money. You could be just taking on the energy of the Knight and the two Queens, Queen of Pentacles and Queen of Wands. So feeling very ambitious, looking really good too. Queen of Wands is very attractive energy. And just feeling really excited, getting ready to kind of jump right into a situation, feeling more enthusiastic, than you have been. So winning vibes coming through there with regards to your ambition, if you're not thinking about two different people. In the recent past, I've got the King of Wands, I've got Temperance, and I've got the Four of Swords reversed. This is a funny card. He always looks upside down, no matter what way we turn him. So there's a feeling of rest and of healing. So some of you could have been dealing with a fire sign, possibly a male, not necessarily this is general reading. So you have to take this however it resonates to you. If it was a one-on-one reading, I would say that yes, this represents a male energy, but not necessarily. And there's a feeling of healing, like maybe, I don't know, maybe you had a falling out. Maybe you recently reconnected with a fire sign. But I feel like it's more just like kind of making peace with somebody. Like if this was a breakup or not necessarily a breakup, not everything is romantic in tarot, although we tend to kind of assume that it is. It could even be like a brother or a friend that you sort of had a falling out with. And the best thing to do seemed to be to kind of just give each other space. There's also a feeling too of if this is your energy and not to do with somebody else, like you have been really ambitious. You have been kind of taking care of everyone around you. You may have been very focused on your business, those of you who are business owners or managers. But you've really needed to kind of take some time out and kind of rest and recover. Maybe some of you have recently taken some time off and really engaging in a lot of self-care. This is such a beautiful energy with the Temperance. It's all about healing. There's a lot of water in this card. It's about learning from the past, thinking about what you're going to bring into the future with you, what you're going to leave behind. It can be about taking a good hard look at your habits, what's serving you, what's hindering you, what do you need to cut down on. It's a card of moderation. It's not about extremes. It's just, what's the best thing for me right now? So there's a real theme of self-care coming through the recent past here. I like it. And going from this feeling of rest and self-care to like this super ambitious, like ready to jump right in energy in the present. I like this. I feel like you're ready. I feel like you've taken the time that you need and you're ready for the next thing. Okay. So what's motivating you this month? I have the Four of Wands and I have the Ace of Pentacles. So there's a feeling of peace and harmony in the home life. Sorry, let me just grab a sip of my tea here. It's Earl Grey with vanilla almond milk. Very tasty. So yeah, feeling of peace in the home, taking care of your home, but also maybe building up a new project. Ace of Pentacles can be a new idea. It can be a new job. It could be establishing yourself in a new role, or can be a new business. Or if this is romantic, for those of you who are getting serious about somebody, this would be about taking something to the next level in your relationship. So the Four of Wands is a card of increase. It's a card of solidity, of a strong foundation, and of kind of like a leveling up. So there's some sort of leveling up. Now, what area of your life that applies to, I don't know. So again, take it how it resonates. But it's a really beautiful vibe coming through here. Taking something new and really putting down roots. It's like if the Ace of Pentacles is the seed, the Four of Pentacles would represent a tree, that has now grown to a reasonable height and is a really solid thing. So I like that. There's a real building establishing a growing type of energy coming through here. In the near future, I have the Justice card, I have the Chariot card, and I have the Fool. So 3 major arcanas back to back in this line. So I am getting a feeling like This is like fateful events. And when I say fateful events, I don't mean to scare you because it's nothing scary. It's just more like, it's like you're moving into a time in your life that is meant to be, that like, or that there's other forces at work here. And it feels really good. Okay. These are all very positive cards. Justice, upright, things are going your way with the Fool down here. It's a feeling of a fresh start as well. So you may be beginning a new journey. We did have the Ace of Pentacles over here, so that would make sense. And there's also a very victorious vibe coming through. So the Chariot is a card of winning, of victory, of people seeing you as victorious, right? This can also represent, if we were interpreting it with regards to your love life, it can be about somebody new literally coming towards you or like driving by your house, right? It's a card of forward momentum, of success, and of things moving forward. And for those of you who may be dealing with a legal battle, I would think it's going your way. This is a very, very positive omen for that. And there's also a feeling of just turning the page, of putting one chapter of your life behind you and of feeling very, very enthusiastic and fresh and new about the next thing. So I like this a lot. Something that is hidden to you right now. We have another card here talking about victory, the Six of Wands, and he is sandwiched between I believe that is the Eight of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. So there's the idea of like a work challenge, but something that's going to go really well. This is winning. Even the Eight of Pentacles, it's about getting rewards for your talents. It is the card of the apprentice. So there may be something that you're developing, some talent you've been developing lately. You've been working really hard on it. Again, it does feel like something new, but there is a feeling of stress and anxiety with the Nine of Swords. So I feel like there's a part of you that may be doubting yourself or may be very, very nervous about the next phase. Like, oh my God, is this going to work out? Am I crazy? I'm sort of like throwing caution to the wind with the Fool. Like, I can't believe I'm doing this. But the Six of Wands is saying, don't worry, you're going to be victorious. This is like the minor arcana version of the major arcana card, the Chariot, right? This is the victory card. And this is like a shout out to the victory card with the Six of Wands. So it's saying like, look, you will be victorious. You will win. You need to keep that winning attitude about you, Capricorn, because you're headed in a winning direction. Okay, so this is all really good. And as advice, I've got the Knight of Swords here. I have the Five of Wands and I have the Seven of Cups. So I'm getting a sense of a need to be fearless. Like just jump right in. And I think we have two nights now. Yes, we have two nights in your reading. So it's a feeling of things really picking up speed and just jump right in. Like just go for it. Don't be afraid. Don't talk yourself out of a good thing, I would say. I'm also getting a sense there is a little competition around you and there's a lot of options. And it's almost a feeling of like, I don't know which one to pick. I'm not sure whom to trust, but I wouldn't worry about it. I think, with the Five of Wands, and it's only a 5, so it's like not that big of a deal. The people who compete with us are actually making us stronger, although it might not feel that way in the present. It might feel just more like annoying, but they challenge us to be faster, to be smarter, to come up with new ways of doing things, to find unique ways of doing things. So this is saying like, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of a little competition because you do have a very winning energy about you this month. You have a very regal energy about you with so many court cards here. The feeling of just like, of being able to conquer anything that you take on, right? So don't be afraid of a little competition. Also, I do think you're going to be bringing in a lot of options for yourself in some sense. And you may need to just take your time to really think those through. So if this is with regard to romantic options, because it is cups and it is emotions, you may find yourself just like really popular, actually, Capricorn. That's just kind of what's coming to mind. It's almost like people are competing for your attention. Like that could be what's happening in a romantic sense. It's like you're not sure whom to choose or who to go with, or, like there's just a lot of people interested in you, and that's really flattering and like really good for your ego, right? But this is just saying like, take your time. Maybe don't rush into things with regards to romance, like get to know people. And it's really important that you not lose focus in terms of your career and what you're working on. and that you don't allow other people's emotions to kind of like just complicate things, just listen to your gut too. If you're interested in someone, there's no problem with just taking it slow and getting to know somebody here, right? But definitely looking very popular this month. It's pretty exciting. It's better to have lots of options than no options, right? So this is definitely a really positive card. 7 of Cups, by the way, in cartomancy becomes the 7 of Hearts, and it is actually a wish card. It's about dreams coming true, right? So I'm almost getting the feeling of like too much of a good thing. So don't let that overwhelm you. This is overall a very, very positive reading. I really like it. I feel really good about it. I'd like to do a few oracle cards before I let you get on with your lives. Well, I shouldn't say that. You're free to go anytime, actually, but I'd love it if you stayed. So let's see here. I'm going to use some animal spirits. I'm just really liking the animals lately. They're fuzzy and friendly and positive, and I like it a lot. Oh my God, we have the dragon and we have the frog. Okay, this is interesting. I'm getting a really different vibe off of these cards than like I normally would. I see you as having this like Eye of the Dragon type of vibe about you. It's like, I think you can see what people are up to. The frog is a very small animal, obviously, in comparison to the dragon. But in this deck, the frog represents emotions and a need to cleanse emotions, and somebody that needs to like have a good cry, for example, right? And I almost get the sense you may have some people around you that are a little bit emotionally manipulative at times. I think my phone is vibrating in the background. I apologize if you can hear that. And I feel like it may be a romantic partner, or it may be somebody who works for you. I'm not sure. But there's somebody around you who kind of like turns on the waterworks when they want to get what they want. And that might be this Queen of Pentacles over here, right? With the Joker card and the 2 of Hearts. It's like they act like they're this lovey-dovey person, but there's something manipulative about them, and there's something that's not totally straightforward. So, but like you have the power of the dragon, like you rise above everybody else, and you have this higher perspective. Dragons tend to kind of fly around castles, right? And sort of keep an eye on everyone. So I think that your intuition is very strong this month, and it's like people won't be able to pull the wool over your eyes as long as your eyes are open, right? So I'm not saying you should go around suspecting everyone, because that would be terrible advice, but just listen to your gut instinct. And if you're not sure how to react in a situation, just don't react. Just let people know, like, you know what, I might need a little more space, or I might need a little bit of time to think about that, right? And just see how things develop. If you get intuitive hits in your dreams, maybe write those down. If somebody gives you a funny feeling in your tummy and you suspect like they're not being totally forthright with you, or they have some kind of strange, underlining motive, maybe just listen to that feeling in your tummy. You're showing up as very wise and very strong, really, really powerful energy this month. So I like this a lot. This has been a really cool energy. And I feel kind of jazzed from doing this reading, actually. So thank you for joining me, Capricorn. And I really look forward to doing another reading for you guys again really soon. Until next time, have a great March. Take very good care of yourselves. And bye for now.